5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure in welcoming you to the 5th annual general meeting of your company and wishing you all a very happy new year. The director's report and the audited accounts for the year ended 30th June 96 have already been circulated. The directors have also recommended an increased dividend on equity shares. The shareholders will also get the benefit of tax exempted dividend. I am sure the shareholders will be happy at the results, which are considerably better than the last year. The results would have been even better but for the depressed conditions of the textile units. In spite of various appeals to the government, it has not taken any measures to improve the health of the textile industry. One hopes that the government will realize the importance of the textile industry in the total economy of the country and take steps to improve the viability of this important industry. In this respect, there is a ray of hope in the industrial policy statement made by the Minister of Industries, where he has mentioned that he would like to see that where there are price controls, the prices are reasonably remunerative. As you all know, the control of cloth prices has caused a great harm to textile industry. Every effort being made to improve the profitability of textile units. In other industries, we have done reasonably well. The new foundry has started commercial production. The product has been well received and I hope that in times to come this industry will contribute its share to the growth of your company. We have had a change of government in last year and one hopes that this government's policies will lead to more employment, better demand, better distribution of opportunities, leading to a faster growth and prosperity. It is not that everything was wrong with the policies followed up to now, but with the changing times requirements of a large population living in extremely poor condition, changes must inevitably be made. The industry minister has recently announced the government's new industry policy. A large industry, a medium sized industry, and a small scale industry and a cottage industry all have a role to play in economy. One can argue with the objectives of the policy. All these various sectors are interdependent. One therefore has to be very careful that no sector falls, otherwise shortage would continue. One must also make sure that quality does not suffer, particularly where either a medium scale or a small scale industry works as an ancillary to other industries or where there is danger to health because of inadequate quality control. The other important aspect which will need the government's attention is that if the small scale and cottage industries have to succeed, proper marketing has to be organized. The poor rate of growth in the past has been, in my opinion, not so much because of wrong policies in planning, but very largely the failure has been implementation, and if the present policy fails, I am afraid that it would again be because of failure in implementation. It requires detailed administrative planning and proper organization for its success. In the past, many of the rules and regulations and controls have been because of shortages in foreign exchange. Today, when there is no shortage in foreign exchange, one was hoping that there would be lesser regulations and controls. This is not indicated in the new policy. It is most unfortunate that there are immense signs of industrial unrest in the whole country, which could nullify all the efforts of the government and industry as a whole. I hope that the government will soon be able to tackle this important problem to the satisfaction of all concerned. To sum up, I would say that the present government must strengthen its administration and organizational machinery if it has to succeed in implementing its objective, with which there can hardly be a difference of opinion. In the gigantic task which lies ahead, we must start with confidence. In the end, I would like to thank all our workers and staff for the contribution they have made to the successful operation of the company during the years. Dear Sir, in reply to your letter of the 3rd instant, we are sending you an additional quantity of the printed forms by post today and shall be glad to forward you a further supply at short notice. Your order for 2000 brown paper floor bags printed with your name and address is receiving our immediate attention, and we hope to forward the one stone size tomorrow. Owing to the present shortage of this class of paper, however, we regret that we shall be unable to deliver the rest of your order before the early part of next week. With regard to the circular you require, if you will kindly let us have full particulars, we shall be in a position to quote our price per thousand. The details which you gave in your letter are not sufficient as a basis for a definite order, but as soon as you inform us of your exact requirements, we will notify you of the price at which we can produce the circular. The cost of catalog is largely dependent on the quality of the material used and the number and type of illustrations. We are enclosing specimen of this class of work for your inspection. The prices charged for different quantities are marked on each. If you can give us some idea of what you desire, we shall endeavor to meet you in the matter of production and of terms. We are awaiting your instruction concerning the posters. The printing in two colors adds a little to the cost, but against this must be set up more attractive character of the poster. We feel sure that you will not regret the selecting of the more effective, if more expensive style, and shall be glad to hear from you. Yours faithfully.